Hello, Buners, and welcome back to the Bune. I am Matt Fresh, joined today not by my usual sidekick, Nick. I'm joined by Johnny.
Hi,
Yeah,
how are you, Matthew?
I'm not good because I'm joined by you today, but I must persevere, and I will. Today, it is another edition of Dialogue Wheel where we will be going through both sides of the dialogue wheel, the Renegade options and the Paragon options. And today, we have a special guest. Introduce her, please, Johnny.
Today we have Ash Poprik on the show. Ash is a writer and narrative designer. She has worked for various studios, including Bungie, Insomniac, and High Moon Studios, working on projects such as Destiny 2, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, Call of Duty, and Marathon. She has also written comic books, television, film, and worked on the Xbox Connect, apparently.
God, I wish I could have worked on the Xbox Connect. I work out on the Xbox Connect
That
though.
counts.
Well, we ran your
Okay.
name through ChatGPT, so we're pretty sure that's all correct.
Yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Sam Altman knows more about you than you know about yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man. I mean, probably.
okay. So I guess are we ready to start with the questions?
Yes, we're going down the
Okay.
renegade path. We
Okay.
always have a standard first question we ask of all of our guests. Take it away, Johnny.
Ash, are you on the Epstein list?
No. If I was, it would be as a victim because I was not old enough to be otherwise.
Okay.
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 So Destiny 3?
I
Eh?
don't see it. Are you seeing it?
You tell me.
You did work at
Alas,
Bungie.
I did work at Bungie, but on Destiny 2. So that's
Okay.
all.
That's stonewalling us, Matt.
Yeah, we'll we'll
Um,
we'll get it a crack. We'll get it a crack. We always
okay.
do.
um, Ash, you worked extensively on the dialogue in Insomniac Spider-Man 2, specifically for Miles. And I was just wondering what your issue is with white superheroes.
You know, I just don't like them anymore. I'm kind of bored. I'm tired. I was ready for something new. Something new like, I don't know, a superhero of color. Can you guys imagine?
No.
Yeah,
Um,
it's pretty hateful,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah. Isn't it
yeah.
time that a white guy was given a chance?
I'll think about it, but I don't work there anymore, you know. So
Okay. Matt,
Mary Jane Watson, what's her deal?
what do you mean by that?
Just what's her deal? She's in the game. They're changing her face. They're making me play as her. What's her deal?
Uh, I mean, you played as her before.
and I hated
She's
it
in the
just as
first one.
much.
Uh, the taser
Why?
gun didn't do anything for you?
No, unless it was to zap myself unconscious.
Yeah, I want to play Spider Man. Peter Parker
Yeah, the
specifically.
game's called Spider-Man, Ash. I don't know.
Oh, it's actually called Spider-Man 2. That 2 holds a lot of weight.
Fuck. God damn it. um, you also wrote for multiple Call of Duty games. Now, I have played and
It's true.
enjoyed every game in the series, especially the campaigns, which I replay every single year. It's one of my favorite traditions. Now, could
He
you
likes
just
Steven
remind?
Spielberg.
Yeah, exactly. Me and old Steve got a lot in common. Um, now, could you just remind me what games you worked on so I know which ones to never play again?
Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and
Which
Call of
one?
Duty Black Ops 6, the second one.
The bad
Um,
ones, Johnny. The bad ones.
Oh,
yeah,
right, right. The woke ones
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
when they
wish.
made the military all gay and shit. Um,
Why can I no longer in Call of Duty make a custom swastika emblem? I don't understand. What has become of our world?
Was that a thing?
Not
Was that a
anymore.
thing back in the Wow. Well,
yeah.
you know,
Now,
they have so many features, they had to focus on something else, you know? I
I
feel
guess
like every
they
couple years they introduce something and then they're like, "Well, That was crazy. We're not gonna do that again. Um, so I fear a custom swastika ended up making, not making the cut.
I
What?
guess they had to make room for custom pot leaves, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
And okay, yeah,
I
because
mean,
those
we can't have custom swastikas anymore, but we can play as a woman, so we've lost something.
You can only play as like 3 women. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
that's
But
that's
but
that's 7 times too many.
look at their jaw lines. They're not soft. They're not soft jaw lines. It's wrong.
I'm always curious what people mean by a soft jawline. Like when
It
you
means
poke
that
it, does
they're
it sink
not
in? A
no,
jaw is a bone usually.
they're not bone smashing like my idol Clavicular, where he takes hammers and bowling trophies and stuff, and he strengthens his jaw by making tiny fractures in it. And
That's what I've heard, but
that's
doesn't it make your jaw bigger? So I don't know, you don't see a lot of women bone smashing.
be a hard jaw though. Be a hard jaw.
Mm,
Hard jaws build hard men.
That's
that's
you know.
awesome.
Anyway, Jeff Keighley, who does not sponsor this show, but we're going to do this for him anyway, regardless as a favor. You claim that he was generous enough to bestow upon you a future class award. Now, we have tried to look up what the future class is and couldn't find any records on the Game Awards website about it. So, my question is this: how can you expect to get anywhere in this business if all you do is lie?
You know, everyone could be successful by telling a little fib every now and then, some more than others. Um, if you want to see the official future class award though, you see the scarf over here. There's a pin that says future class. So could I have made that if it wasn't real?
I think you can
You
print
should have.
Checkmate.
pins. I think you can print pins on
Yeah.
demand.
Yep, print on
No, no,
demand exists. So
is that
nice way
real?
of trying to weasel your way out of the question, but
Vistaprint
Man.
um
has Vistaprint has pins, I'm almost positive.
But then you'd have to buy it in bulk, and I'm not gonna do all that. I mean, oh wait, they're only 1 cent. Maybe I would.
aha! Oh, we've got that on tape.
There you go. There's our gotcha moment. There's our headline.
Um Ash, you state on your website that you specialize in writing memorable characters, but does anyone remember the characters from Call of Duty not named Price and Mason? So another lie.
There's the one with the mask. His name is Ghost. You can
You
find
just
him
made
on
that up.
Tumblr, Wattpad, Archive of Our Own. Usually paired up with a character called Soap. Yeah.
So listen, we all know that gamers are not familiar with soap. So
Whoa, you
quit
can't
trying.
forget about Ghost and Soap on Pride Month of all months. Okay?
Okay, all right, I take that one back. I'm sorry. I do
Yeah.
apologize. It is
I
Pride
think
Month, so
she's just trying to push more gay Call of Duty propaganda on us.
I think so. Actually, yeah. Now that I think
Guilty.
about it,
Yeah. So what can you tell us about Destiny 3?
I can tell you what I know, which is nothing.
More lies.
Mm, okay, all right. She's
Yeah.
continuing to stonewall us.
She's
Let's
strong.
just get
She is strong, but we'll get her to crack.
Gonna have to keep trying.
now. You told me whenever I had you on my show last month, that you had to sit behind a teleprompter at the Game Awards you attended as a future class alum, allegedly. Remember, there's no such proof a thing exists outside of some incredibly whiny writing on Kotaku and other games journalism sites. When you told me about it, it sounded like a complaint, but I'd ask you this: How is providing in-person closed captioning an insult?
You kind of got me there. Hearing impaired, so maybe Jeff Keighley was aware of that, and he was like,
Mhm,
"I've got to sit this
mhm.
person by the
See,
teleprompter."
he
And
is
any of
a
the other future class that were behind me too, they were just for support, so I didn't feel awkward.
I think those were
okay.
paid
Thank you.
That's
actors.
really sweet of him, honestly.
He's a sweet man, and
Pathetic.
he's never done anything wrong. He hasn't he hasn't consolidated the gaming industry's way of promoting itself and its new products in a way that I find distasteful or kind of gross.
I mean, it's so
And
wonderful what he does. How could anybody find it
yeah,
distasteful? Just
Are you guys
games
excited
galore.
for Are you guys excited for Summer Games Fest this
Again?
oh my
weekend?
god,
Oh
It's
yeah.
the new E3. It's even better, actually.
yeah,
This is
I'm
this is
gonna
my Super
actually.
Bowl. I'm getting chicken wings delivered. Gonna have a
Mhm.
big plate of
Oh,
nachos. I invited all my friends. None of them have RSVP'd yet.
You don't
it's
have any
okay.
friends.
That's why none of
Just
them RSVP'd.
just get enough wings just in case. They could show up last second. It's on
Or
a
It's
Friday, I
true.
think.
It's true.
Maybe they're all working.
yeah,
Not to say
or
that you're
enough
not
wings.
working.
Yeah, or just get enough wings to, just really smother the sadness whenever, you know.
I have ordered enough wings and nachos to stave away any form of depression, but I think the invitations just got lost in the mail. I think they'll catch my email blast tonight.
I did see if you have enough buffalo sauce in your system, your memories just boom right out of your noggin. So if you have any painful thoughts, any thoughts of not having friends, just start thinking of that when you start eating chicken wings, and by the end, you won't even
Well,
know
I mean,
anymore.
who needs
Trans
friends when you have Jeff Keighley showing you such amazing advertisements? It's all you need to be
He's the
happy.
only friend I need.
Yeah, him and Kermit. And Kermit's his friend, because Kermit is a friend to us all.
I
Uh,
personally, I've never met Kermit. I can't say that he's a friend to like us all, because I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bad guy. I've just never met him.
Well, I think that says more about you than it does about anybody else or Kermit,
Ugh,
yeah.
frankly.
yeah,
Yeah.
might need to strike that one off the
I mean,
record.
perhaps Kermit doesn't want to be your friend because of all the lies. Kermit never lies.
True. Maybe Kermit's just anti woke.
Heard that.
Yeah,
When he says it's not easy being green, what he really means is it's not easy being MAGA.
true.
That's what I've heard.
Everybody knows that green, that's basically MAGA. Every time you see the color, just know that they're listening.
Well, he's green MAGA, and that's the coolest of all the MAGAs, even more than dark MAGA. Like Johnny's
They
personal
start
hero,
calling
Elon
them
Musk.
MAGAs.
Wha Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
It's 100% true.
Johnny has 3 Cybertrucks. A lot of people don't know this.
I do, and I
Yeah.
have them all, stacked on top of each other, so it's like a super Cybertruck
He
when I
bought
drive it.
I was thinking maybe you rotated them for when they break down.
I mean, he bought them
That way you have
just
at
so
least
the
one.
sales would go up.
Well
He
well,
was just
actually, thankfully, there's a abandoned shopping mall, not too far from my house where they have just a bunch of Cybertrucks parked, um, so I can just go
That's
there and
awesome.
grab a new one. It's they have like a loaner program, except they don't ask you to bring it back. They just say, "Here, take this fucking thing." Um,
That's sad.
but yeah,
It's sad. That's
um,
sad that a great immigrant businessman like Elon Musk is being punished. He's just trying to give us Halo cars.
yeah. What the?
Anyway,
Um,
back to the interview. Ash, you also mentioned that none of your fellow future class alumni, again, there's no record that this award even exists. Um, but you mentioned that none of you were seated together and that you suspect you had just been given seats that weren't able to sell. But I guess you were just too busy trying to be a victim that you never considered Jeff had tried to create a networking opportunity for you.
Yeah, I think his invite to me for that probably got stuck in the place where you sent your friends the Summer Games Fest invites. It's like this weird void that just takes all the invites away.
That's true. The Postal
And
Service is
turns
not to be
Fest.
trusted.
good band though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
this is what our tax dollars are paying for. An invite lost in the mail.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. Um, you joined Bungie in February 2025 to work on Destiny 2, and less than 24 months later, it's dead. Why did you sabotage
Yeah.
such a beloved game?
You know, I wish I could say that. I wish I could tell you. I just, I don't know. I think it started about like May, June. Something evil came over me, and I was like, I think, I think I need to ruin this franchise.
Okay.
And I personally contacted the head of Sony, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry, we already got it."
Okay, so you weren't there to kill Cade 6, and since you couldn't do that, you're like, I'm killing the whole fucking thing.
Just to make sure he doesn't come back again.
Evil.
I can't
Evil
necessarily
person.
say I blame you for that part. But it's still bad. It's still a bad thing that you did.
Hundreds of thousands of
I'll
gamers
stew
are
on it.
despondent this week. They'll never recover. Some of them have to go play Marathon now. Why would you do that to them?
Marathon's a fantastic video game, first of all.
Johnny, stop making
That's
jokes.
pretty awesome. Hey, come on now.
I'm
It's
not.
pretty
I'm being deadly serious.
Johnny,
Sorry.
leave the comedy to the professionals.
Just
Anyway,
ask the next question.
Ash, so you've had a pretty full career, it seems, but don't you think it's time you really leveled up in status by finally writing a sad dad game?
Yeah, I would. It's just those make too much money, and they're honestly a little bit too unique. And I'm afraid of what people would think, just because the dad has to have empathy at some point, and that's just, I don't know. Empathy is like a really big triggering thing for me right now. Um, I don't think I want to be thrusting that onto our poor innocent
A man.
gamers. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean they're
All right. There we
gamers,
go. There we go. There's her gotcha. We got her.
I mean, this has just been an episode full of gotchas.
All right. Last
Laying it all
renegade
bare,
question. Last question for you for this part of the show, Ash. When can gamers expect Destiny 3?
Huh?
Wow. Uh, when when is Destiny 3 coming out? Are you going to avoid the question a third time?
I can't hear what you're asking. I think the mic's broken
Johnny, this
or
has become
something.
a bit of a hostile interview here. I don't know what's,
It
you know,
has.
we invite her onto our illustrious show, and we're just being
And
stonewalled.
this is how we're okay. I guess that concludes this segment of the show.
Well, that concludes the interview, but we always end all of our Renegade interviews with a bit of a game. And for this, because this is Johnny's first Dialogue Wheel episode, he has prepared some pitches for you, actually, since you specialize in memorable characters, supposedly. Johnny has thought up of some memorable characters of his own, and he would like your opinion on them.
Let's hear him.
Okay. A female demon hunter in an armored bikini with huge bazongas.
I think it's still too woke. Back to the
Okay.
drawing board.
A female bounty hunter in a
Stop.
crop top with gigantic knockers.
That you've lost me at female.
Fuck. Okay. A female pirate captain with all her top buttons undone and massive mommy milkers.
All right, that does sound pretty awesome. Let's
Yes.
I'll bring that in. We'll bring that in.
Okay. Hell yeah. A female dark elf who was orphaned as a young girl and forced to grow up alone on the streets of the underground as a thief, who now as an adult fights for the downtrodden as a roguish Robin Hood type figure, and she's a total goth mommy with a tattered shirt and tig old biddies.
I do like that she goes through a very traumatic past. I feel like you can't be a woman unless you've had your parents taken from you as a child, at least in a video game sense. I think it's not traumatic enough. So maybe think of like one or two more events, and then you could just send me an email, get back to me.
Okay. Okay.
I'll think about it.
All right. A Japanese schoolgirl who the game will specify just turned 18, who fights zombies in a skimpy school outfit, and she has button bursting boobs.
Button bursting.
Wow,
Holy
Johnny.
moly.
How long did it take you to think of that?
A long time. Button bursting boobs was a phrase that took me at least 5 hours to think of.
It's impressive.
Would have taken me at least 6.
Johnny, you should be a writer. These are great ideas.
Thank you. I hope to someday. A character who resembles my high school crush, except she has enormous fun bags, and maybe she fights bad guys.
Oh, what do you mean by maybe?
I don't know. Maybe it's just
What
maybe it's
else would
just
you
not.
do?
I don't know. Run around. Um,
That sounds awesome.
and
I'd love to
you
play
know,
somebody who runs
you
around.
run around. You can pan the camera in front.
Running in a video game? Come on, Johnny. You can do
Maybe
better than that.
maybe you angle the camera down so you can kind of see what's happening. Um, but I know a lot of devs are just patching that stuff out because they hate gamers. Um, so I don't know, maybe that one wouldn't fly. Um, Finally, the last character pitch here. An ordinary guy who must fight off an alien invasion with the help of his robot companion, Kim, who is a photorealistic fembot that only speaks in seductive compliments and is fully equipped with two double Ds and wears no clothes.
You know, that one sounds great, but I think it's already been done before. I feel like I've seen it.
Okay, well, back
You
to the
know, it'd
drawing
be
board, I guess.
yeah, it'd be plagiarism, and
Well,
just can't do it.
Johnny, I think you have some potential there. I think you should
Thanks, Matt.
you should
Thank
pick,
you.
you should
It's
frankly
the first time anyone has ever said that to me in my life.
you should shop those around somewhere. Someone will bite them. Someone will.
Great. Or I will get bitten.
I think
I
Grums
mean,
is
it will be
hiring.
hard. It'll be difficult because you're a man. You know, nobody likes to listen to
I'm
men
I,
nowadays.
to yeah. Tell me about it. Straight white man. When's the last time that we ever had a leg up on anything?
I know we're being silenced and erased.
Yeah, I really e-word with you guys. I don't want to say, that that word because it's just so triggering to me. But I really feel for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Despite you being a hostile
Yeah.
interview,
Yeah.
that's nice. It's a nice thing to say. Um, is that the end of the
That is
renegade section?
that
Renegade
is it for
section?
the Renegade interview, which means all of you freeloaders who don't subscribe to our Patreon, it's over for you. You don't
Yeah,
get
you
any
have to
more.
miss the real conversation.
You don't get any more interview. Yeah, if you want the Paragon dialogue choices, you got to subscribe to the Patreon. We need money for that.
We do.
Yeah.
Just
So
go to patreon.com/GG Tribune and maybe give us some of your money.
chuck in $5 a month, and you'll get some maybe less hostile interviews. But until then, see you, losers.
Bye.